Today, I want us to have a little chat on mentorship, coaching, mentorship, and fathership. You know, there are some times that we use them interchangeably. Who is a mentor? Who is a coach? And who is a father? Okay, I'm not talking about your biological father. I'm talking about as you grow up in life, you realize that sometimes, especially if you're in ministry, you might need a spiritual father. If your father is a pastor, you are lucky. You don't need another one. If your father is not a pastor, you will need a spiritual father. I can't imagine Bishop Oyedepo's son saying that he has another spiritual father elsewhere. You get what I'm trying to say? So if your father is a pastor, you already have a covering. That's your father. Then let's go to coaching. What is a coach? Who is a coach and who is a mentor? A coach is someone that helps you achieve specific things in life. You can have a coach, a football coach. You can have a gym coach. You can have a finance coach. You can have a business coach. You can have a marriage coach. You can have a relationship coach. Okay, the assignment is to achieve specific purpose in your life. So who is a role model? A role model is someone that you admire his life. Someone that it's like what you want to be in future. It doesn't have to know. You don't even have to meet one-on-one. Except maybe Providence brings you guys together. Okay, everybody must have a role model. There must be someone that is doing what you are trying to do. Okay, yours might have a little different flavor, but you can't say that you are the first person to invent anything you are trying to do. Okay, so that's your role model. Your role model helps you. Your role model is someone you are looking at, someone like that you are learning from. For me, I have my role model. There are people when I was very much younger, I think I was like 16, 17. When I see people like some pastors, like my pastors, other pastors, I'm like, God, one day I want to be like these people. And today now, in my 40s, I found out that I may not have attained as much as they have attained, but I'm already there. Praise God. And I also had people like Miles Monroe that was my role model to me. And people like Sam Adeyemi, people who were able to blend ministry and business acumen together. That when they teach, their teachings are not just applicable to life, applicable to business, applicable to every other area of life. And today I see myself doing all those things. So next one is your mentor. Who is a mentor? You need to understand the difference between these four things rather. A mentor is someone that you have a one-on-one with, that is helping you to grow, to become better at what God has called you to do. When I'm talking about your purpose and your visions and everything, I always like using the word what God has called you to do, because in reality, someone created you and he created you for a purpose. I apologize on behalf of all the many spiritual figures that has made us think that when we say purpose, that all we are talking about is holding the Bible and holding the mic to preach. Look at this mic I'm holding right now to preach. If this mic was not invented, would I be preaching? That whoever invented this, that is his purpose. Bible say Christ was in us reconciling the world unto himself. Now there are different and many ways for us to reconcile the world to Christ. Ultimately, it's the word of God that will do that. But don't forget that some will sow, some will plant, while others will harvest. And there are different mediums to achieve this. The guy that invented television or the internet, has it done the kingdom of God good or bad? Good. Because without the internet, I will not be preaching to those of you watching me online right now. Do you get what I'm saying? They are all part of the assignments. Now let's go to mentorship. A mentor is someone that you have a one-on-one with. Your role model can become your mentor. Your coach can become your mentor. Your father can become your mentor, but your mentor must be someone that believes in you. Anybody can mentor you, but your mentor must become someone that believes in you, someone that sees the strength in you, someone that sees the grace of God in you, someone that believes in you more than you believe in yourself. So if you are with someone and you call that person your mentor, and the person does not believe in you, does not see the strength in you, all he or she sees is your weakness, talks you down, makes you feel lesser than yourself when you're before him, that's not your mentor. Irrespective of how you have admired him from afar. And get it straight. Someone can be your father, but not necessarily be your mentor. Someone can be your coach, but not necessarily be your mentor. Someone can be your role model, but might be a terrible mentor to you if you come close to them. So be careful how you submit your life to people. Your mentor has a very big influence over you, because what they say matters to you. Not because they have power over you. No, your father has spiritual authority, spiritual power over you. Your mentor has his words frame your life. As he's talking to you, you are taking his word. And life's all about cause and effect. When you put it in, when you take that advice and act on it, you are going to get something back. That's how they influence your life. Alright? So be careful who your mentor is. Now, sometimes because people get things twisted and they get it muddled up, it causes a lot of damage. You must learn to define your relationships. Who is this person to me? What role is this person playing in my life? What has God called him to do in my life? Called him or her to do in my life? Let me give you an instance. Someone can be your boss in the office, your employer. That does not make him your mentor. You have a contract to fulfill, to perform a specific task in that office. But if you meet him as a boss and he qualifies to be your mentor, you can take him as your mentor, but not because he's paying you money. He has to earn the right. You can't impose mentorship on anybody. You can't impose fatherhood on anybody. You can't impose being a coach on anybody. Or you should not allow people to impose such things on you. Alright? They must be qualified to be it. And if someone doesn't want to mentor you, don't force yourself on such people. He may have everything in the required to mentor you, but he just deliberately chose not to be interested in you. Leave him alone. See, accept these realities in life. You can have a father, a mother, even a biological father or mother, and he chooses not to like you. There's nothing you can do about it. God said, Jacob I have loved, Esau I have hated. That's a strong word. There's nothing Esau will do that will make God love him. That's just the truth. That's why you are not mentioning Esau today. Alright? So it's same thing with human beings. Once they don't love you, don't bother yourself. Let them be there. I'm not saying you should throw them away. No. Go find a mentor that can help you fulfill God's purpose and God's assignment in your life. And your mentor is not someone that massages your ego. No, that's not mentorship. Your mentor might drill you even more than those people that don't like you. But it's after you being the best that God has made you to be. It's after you being that thing that He has seen in you. What will happen when your mentor becomes your tormentor? You must have heard that line before. I heard it from Pastor Bakari, Tunde Bakari. He said, when your mentor becomes your tormentor, what should you do? Now, when a mentor has become a tormentor, that maybe it's like parents. You see some children and they have awesome parents. Is it child's fault? Then see some that have terrible parents. Is it child's fault that he has the terrible parents? You know, that's why I say life is not fair. All right. Now, there are some people that have mentors and the mentor love them, cherish them, groom them, and grew them, and they become great. You see them all around. But there are some people that have mentors that's afraid of the success of their proteges. It's real. It's just reality. When you sense that, what do? Move. All right? look for another mentor that can help you grow. Your mentorship is not a mentee coach thing. It's not a contract, it's not a covenant that if you leave the person you will die. It's a lie. David had to be in the palace with Saul, King Saul. I feel why that happened was because God wanted him to understand how the palace work before he can become the king of Israel. But when the hate got so bad, they started throwing javelin at him. What did he do? He left. He ran into the woods, into the mountains to hide. Because if one javelin pierces through his heart and he dies, will he become the king? No. So you must be alive first. Are you guys hearing me? Stay alive. Don't die because of anybody. Don't die because of any relationship. Don't waste this one life you have because of any relationship. Give honor to whom honor is due. Give tax to whom tax is due. But for your life, you are the only person responsible for your life. Because when you get to 60, 70, and you look back, you will realize, are you guys with me? You realize that you are responsible for your life. That all the things you should and could have done that you didn't do them because of people's expectation of you. You say you can't do that now. You are not good in this. If you see in your spirit, you sense it within you that God has given me the grace to do this and I have the capacity to do it. Even though you are not currently qualified for it, go and get the qualification. The qualification may not necessarily be certificates. It can be internships. It can be trainings. It can be skills acquisition. It can be you being a protege under someone. Are you being blessed? So you must take responsibility for your life. Let me tell you another thing. When you die or rapture happens and you go to heaven, it is only you that will stand before God to give account of yourself. No man. Every other person you see around your life, including your parents, biological, spiritual, your mentor, your boss, your friends, your besties, they are all meant to be support agents to help you fulfill what God has asked you to do, what you sense on the inside of you to do. They are to guide you. They are to help you. They are to amplify you to be you, not to be them. Are you hearing me? So I said everybody around you, your father, your mother, your siblings, your friends, your boss in the office, your lecturer in school, your colleagues, your besties, your friends, your role models, your spiritual fathers, everybody around you are meant to be aids, assistants, helps to help you accomplish that which God has chosen you to do, which God has called you to do, whatever thing may be it ministry, business, or whatever thing, to help you walk through life to become the best version of yourself. They will not be responsible for your life. You are the one that will give account of your life both on earth here and in heaven when you stand before God. So any of those people, figure in your life that is not helping you become that, but destroying it or pulling you back from that thing, that person does not deserve to be in your space. And if it's in your space, shield your vision from them. Except if your journey is like Joseph's journey, that it is predestined that you share a vision with people that are thrown into the pit, and from the pit they sell you to slavery, and from slavery they take the Potiphar's house, and from there you get to prison, and from there you get to the palace. I said that's your journey. Otherwise, shield yourself from character assassins, shield yourself from dream killers, shield yourself from critics. I don't mean people that criticize to make you better. That's different. People just criticize to run you down. All right. So back to what we're saying. When you get to heaven, it's only you that will stand before God to give account of yourself. Nobody else will join you. That's why there's going to be so much regret in the why do you realize that most elderly people are always always regret in their 50s and 60s and 70s, and they're always bitter because they saw that I have spent my life following this person, obeying what this person tell him to do. Meanwhile, all their advice and expectations of me didn't make me turn out in the ways I should have turned out. The things I could have, should have, could have done, I didn't do because of people's expectation of me. Because I want to please people's standard. Note, I am not saying that your mentor should be someone that always pamper you or pat your back. No, he will drill you. Your coach will drill you. But the drill should be for a purpose, to make you become what God has destined you to be, not what they want you to be. Be part of a team that is going where you are going, not a team that's not going where you are going. When you serve in church, in the local assembly, what are you doing? You are part of a team. You believe in the vision of the set man, right? And as you are there, as you are working there, you are fulfilling your own ministry, right? That's how it works. But if you say that I believe in what this God has given this man to do, his assignment is core evangelism. You say, okay, you say my assignment is core evangelism. I want souls to be saved. Then you leave there and go to a local assembly where the assignment is deliverance. Are you fulfilling your ministry? No. But if you're in a place where the set man of the house is evangelism is core, so when is important in his heart, as you are there, won't you be fulfilling your ministry? That's what I'm talking about. Be in the tribe of people that are going the way you are going. You can't say you are called into ministry. I know your friends are businessmen. You are kidding. You are fooling yourself. You can't say you are called into business and all your friends and closest pals are people in ministry. You are fooling yourself. Because we all influence each other, whether you like it or not. So be around people that influence you positively and in the paths and the ways that you want to go.